This is the outline for section 3.2, solving equations. If I look at this first example, 1/4 x plus 25 equals negative 50. The first thing I'm going to do is draw a line through my equal sign to keep track of the left side and the right side. Then I am going to undo my addition by doing minus 25 on the left and the same thing on the right. That will leave me with 1/4 x on the left, and negative 50 minus 25 gives me negative 75 on the right. My next step that I have to undo is multiplying by 1/4. So I will divide by 1/4 on both sides, and that will leave me with an answer of x equals negative 300. I can check this answer by plugging it back in, seeing if it works when I do order of operations. So here's my check. So I write the original equation, 1/4. I plug in negative 300 for x, and I see if that is equal to negative 50. So 1/4 of negative 300 is going to be negative 75. And when I add 25 on both sides, I do get that negative 50 is equal to negative 50. So the answer of x equals negative 300 is correct. The second kind of equation we looked at was in the form of p times the quantity of x plus q equals r. So if I solve this second equation, the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of this multiplying by 1/4. So I will divide by 1/4 on both sides. That will leave me with x plus 25 on the left. And negative 50 divided by 1/4 is negative 200. The next thing I will do is subtract 25 from both sides to isolate x on the left, and x is equal to negative 225. Again, I can check that by plugging it back into the original and following order of operations. So I have 1/4 times negative 225 plus 25, and that is supposed to equal negative 50. So I'll do what's inside the parentheses first. Negative 225 plus 25 gives me negative 200. And then I will do 1/4 of negative 200, and that does give me negative 50. So my answer was correct. The next thing we did was write equations to solve word problems. So we want to be able to solve word problems leading to equations of both forms, px plus q equals r, and p times the quantity of x plus q equals r. So our example says an electrician charges $40 to come to your house. She also charges $55 for each hour that she works. The electrician charges you a total of $190. How many hours does the electrician work at your house? All right, the first thing we have to do is define our variable. And I can do that by reading the question that they're asking me to answer. How many hours does the electrician work at your house? So the thing I need to variable for is my number of hours. This equation is of the format px plus q equals r because I have a rate, which is the $55 per hour, that's times my number of hours, plus the $40 that they charge to come to your house, and that is going to be set equal to the total amount that you are charged. So my equation is 55h plus 40 equals 190. We will solve this by drawing a line through our equal sign, subtracting 40 from each side, which gives me 55h equals 150. And then the last thing I will do is divide by 55 on both sides. When I do that, I get an answer of h equals 2.72 repeating, or if you can use your calculator and put that into a fraction, you get 2 8/11 hours. So my answer here is going to say 2 8/11. Second example says a group of 6th and 7th grade students buy raffle tickets. Each ticket costs $1.25. The total cost of the tickets for the group is $25. There are exactly 8 6th grade students in the group. The question is, what is the number of 7th grade students in the group? So that question there tells me what my variable should be. So I'm going to say X stands for number of 7th grade students. This one fits the second form of the equation. P times the quantity of X plus Q equals R. So each person is going to pay $1.25. So that's going to be my P value. And then I have 2 sets of people. I have 6th graders and 7th graders. So I have 8 6th graders and X 7th graders. So my X plus Q is going to be X plus 8. And then my total is how much they spend, which is the $25. Okay, so to solve this equation, first thing I'm going to do is divide each side by 1.25. So on the left, I have X plus 8. And on the right, when I do 25 divided by 1.25, I end up with 20. The last thing I'm going to do is subtract 8 from both sides. So I end up with an answer of X equals 12. So the answer sentence is that there are 12 7th grade students in the group.